What's up, Facebook? How y'all doing? Today's June the 18th, 2021. This is day 444. As you can see, Pan-African flag is flying. Tomorrow is June 19th, which is the official Juneteenth celebration, the official day for Juneteenth. And it's now a federal law. Shit, yeah, go ahead on. All right, so let me do my shout out. It was hot today. Hope I got the energy to be yelling. Hello! West Alameda! It's after 6 o'clock. Time to give a shout out and thank you to all the frontline and essential workers, to the doctors, the nurses, the longshoremen, the bus drivers, the truck drivers, the farm workers, those who work in the stores, those who work in the restaurants, the hotels, postal employees, counselors, teachers, parents. So please, if you can hear my voice, would you clap your hands, honk your horns, shout, make some noise. Frontline workers, thank you. All right. Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Man, it was hot. Y'all had to excuse my hair because I went to Concord to the Water World. Now they call it Six Flags. But I went out there with the grandbabies. It was burning up high. It was burning up high. Yeah, actually, I got a little bit of color. Look at that. Your boy got a little color. Yep, my hair's all messy because I just got home. But let me go on and do this. Turn this around. Day 444. Today is June the 18th, 2021. According to the Coronavirus Pandemic Live, as of 5 o'clock p.m., 3,871,263 all over the world. 616,904 here in the United States. That's in the red. Go over to the black. That was yesterday, June the 17th. And so you can see the difference right there. You see how many have died from yesterday to today, both around the world and right here in this country. Then you go over to a year ago in the green, April 2020. This is what it was in 2020. 263,000 all over the world and 73,000 right here in the United States. What a, yeah. From just a year and 2 months. Okay, so, y'all, let's keep them all in your prayers and in your thoughts. All those who have passed away, all those who have died. Those they are somebody's parents, somebody's grandparents, uncles and aunts, sons and daughters, cousins, nephews and nieces. So keep them in your prayers and your thoughts. And for the birthday shout out, today is the birthday of my firstborn son, Zamon Aguinaldo Dixon. Okay, so today he is turning 53. Yep, 53 years old. So I was 20 years old when he was born. Wow. Yeah, that's something else. Okay, and happy birthday also Camille, Doris, Latrice, Mariah, Rochelle, Lala. Happy birthday to all of you. I hope you guys have a great great birthday. It is hot out here, right here in California, in the Bay Area. I'm in Alameda right now. It's not as hot as it was when I was in Concord, I'll tell you that much. It was burning up. Basically all I did was, because I was with the grandbabies, all I did was just jump in the baby shower and get wet. Because I was busy watching watching the kids, and then plus watching the belongings while their parents and the kids all did their thing. So I was watching all the stuff. That's what I was doing. That's what the granddaddy did. As what Lolo did. But it was okay, because like when I got too hot, I just jumped in the water. I am feeling bad because my friends said, oh, it's okay. They don't steal nothing. You can leave stuff right there and everything. And I'm like, no, I don't trust people, so I'm just going to stay here and watch everything. And that's what we did. So I don't know if y'all remember or not, I had this mask that I bought at Lake Merritt. It looks like Terminator mask, or, it's basically, you put it on your face and you can't even see a person's eyes. It's so cool. It was like one of those plastic masks to, fight coronavirus. And I jumped in the water and walked around in the water. Came back and my mask was gone. But Bahala Na, y'all know Bahala Na. Bahala Na means it is what it is, and that's a good thing to start off, because Bahala Na, I'm not going to worry about the fact that I lost my mask, but it is what it is. So on the world and local events, check this out, y'all. The United States Supreme Court rejects the challenge to Obamacare, also known as Affordable Care Act, and they did it 7-2. So now y'all know that at least 6 of the Supreme Court judges are conservative and only 3 are liberal. But man, 7-2. So Obamacare is a good thing. So we gonna keep that. All right. So hey, props to the United States Supreme Court. Yeah, go ahead on, Supreme Court. I feel you. All right, history. On June the 18th, 1815, the Battle of Waterloo in Belgium. The British and Prussian Allied armies defeat Napoleon Bonaparte. So, yeah, Napoleon had already been beaten and sent in exile, and then he escaped from his island prison, and the French sent soldiers to arrest him, but instead of arresting him, they joined Napoleon. So next thing you know, they had this, what they call the 100 Days War, and England, Prussia, Belgium, all these other countries, they were like, no, we're not going to start this all over again with Napoleon. We're going to put an end to it. So that's when they fought this big, huge battle at Waterloo. And that's when Napoleon got beat. Napoleon was beat, and that was it. And he abdicated the throne, and that was it for Napoleon Bonaparte. So I want to give y'all a little side note. You see, back in, 1800, 1801, 02, Napoleon sold Louisiana Territory to the United States for $15 million. $15 million for a huge amount of territory. France owned all of that, from the Canadian border all the way down to Louisiana. The United States was looking for just to buy New Orleans. But Napoleon needed money, so he sold it for $15 million. $15 million wasn't nothing. But you see, Napoleon was getting ready to have a big war with Great Britain. And so he needed money to fight the British. But here's another thing people don't never really think about. Haiti was France's biggest sugar producer. They made all kind of money for France. And they made that money off of sugar behind African slaves. The African slaves, under the leadership of Toussaint Louverture, they revolted against the French, and they beat the French. Now, this was at the time when the French Revolution itself was going on, too. And if y'all remember the French Revolution, they were sitting up there saying things like liberty, equality, and fraternity. I don't know how to say it in French. Liberté, equalité, fraternité. Hell, I don't know. But anyway, if y'all French, you know how to say it. So there, France said, well, you know what? Let's free everybody. We're not only going to be free, but we're going to free all the black slaves. And so the slaves in Haiti, they was like, oh, for real? We're going to be free? But the French planters did not want to do that. And they said, nah. So the slaves were like, forget y'all. France said we free. Y'all just had a revolution. You just had a revolution in France against the king and the queen. And look what y'all did. So we going to do the same thing too. So they fought the French. Napoleon was determined to take back Haiti because he intended to use the Louisiana territory as a market for all his sugar, and he wanted to have this huge French empire right next door to the United States on the east, and the British in the north. Canada. French got their butts kicked, y'all. Them Haitians, they kicked the French butts. Napoleon got his butt kicked. And his soldiers was dying from the Haitians, not just from the revolutionaries and the guerrillas and the freedom fighters, but they were also dying from disease. So France, under Napoleon, just like, you know what? I need some money. The United States said they want to buy Louisiana. You know, they want to buy New Orleans. I'm just going to sell the whole damn thing. Forget it. I'm just going to sell the whole damn thing. And that's what they did. But the irony of all of this was that because Napoleon sold the Louisiana territory to the United States, it made the slave trade in the United States worse. New Orleans became the epicenter, the center of the slave trade. Things got worse than what it was. Slavery in the United States became, more deep, hardcore and everything. And then they ended up trying to figure out which of the states in the Louisiana territory were going to be free states, which was going to be slave states. And if you know your history, you understand that part of the thing with the Civil War was the South wanted additional slave states and the North wanted free states. The whole thing with Kansas was where they were trying to decide, was Kansas going to be a free state or a slave state? So it's all because of Napoleon selling the Louisiana territory to the Americans for a lousy $15 million. But he did it because he had just got his butt beat by the African slaves in Haiti. So yeah, they did that. Okay, so that's my little side note. On a what if Napoleon had not sold Louisiana territory to the United States? What if he had kept that? What if he didn't go to war with Great Britain? Because you remember, Great Britain ended up going to war with the United States in 1812. In 1811, there was a huge slave revolt in the Carolinas, which the Americans put down, chopped off their heads, kind of did like the Romans did with Spartacus, where they put all these heads on stakes and stuff. The Americans did the same thing, what if history. That's all. Okay, so I'm going to leave that alone, y'all. And I'm going to switch over here to prayers and thoughts. I want to ask all of you, keep in your prayers and your thoughts all those who have been killed. Black, white, Latino, Asians, Native Americans, all those who have been killed by thugs, by drug dealers. I know they say rug dealers, but that's supposed to be a D. My bad. He kind of got erased. I'm sorry. I ain't said no rug dealers. It's drug dealers. By the Ku Klux Klan, the police, the law enforcement, the FBI, the Nazis, the gangbangers, the rebels, government troops, vigilantes, road rage, co-workers who decide for whatever reason they just need to kill their co-workers, the terrorists, the domestic and the foreign terrorists, domestic violence, people decide to kill their spouse, because they've been sitting up there beating on their spouse, so now they decide to kill them. Ethnic genocide. Okay, so I really need to go over this board again because I see that I'm losing a lot of the letters on here. The white supremacists. Hey, you name it. That's prayers for all of those. Okay, for all the victims who have been murdered. Prayers for those who have died because of somebody's stupidity. Somebody decided to get drunk. Somebody decided to get high. Somebody decided to steal a car. Somebody decided to run a red light because they was joyriding and they killed an innocent person. Somebody innocent who died. So that's what I'm talking about when I say somebody was killed by stupidity. They were in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I'm asking you, keep them in your prayers and your thoughts also. And as always, I'm asking you to remember Ronald Green. Ronald Green murdered by the Louisiana State Police on May the 10th, 2019. And don't just take my word for it. Do some research on him. Look him up on YouTube. Look him up on Google, on Facebook. Or look him up on any kind of thing that you go on to. All right, so that's my little thing for today. It's short, sweet. Ain't nobody on here, and that's okay too because I'm doing it just because. So here we go. Mabuhay. Amandla uwetu. Harambe. Ashe. Hokahe. Jayu. Wakanda forever. Mahalo. Sometimes I'll be forgetting all these things, y'all. So y'all bear with me. Shalom. Namaste. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Insha'Allah. For sure, all that other good stuff. Hey, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. I've been vaccinated. Got both my shots. I choose to continue to wear a mask. And when I went to Waterworld, Six Flags, that's how I lost my Terminator mask. I like that mask, y'all. I got that down at Lake Merritt, so hopefully I'll find another one. But I want the kind where you can't see my eyes. Those are so cool. But hey, Bahala Na, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. What will be, will be. But Bahala Na also means we just get up. It's not the end of the world. So somebody stole my mask. Okay? That's what happens. It's karma. It's kismet. It's payback for any things that I did when I was a youngster. Okay? So, hey. Okay. But I did get a nice little, look at that. I got all brown. Look at me. I got all brown. Yeah. I'm looking brown up in here, y'all. Hey, y'all. Have a good day. Drink a lot of water because it is hot. It's going to be hot again tomorrow, too. I'm happy. That's all I can say. I'm happy. All right? Peace. One love.